What's up, everybody? It's your boy Blackbeard, and I'm here with another video. Today we have a Sylveon Master Guide for you guys, and she's a new character that just came out last night. She's super powerful out the jungle, and now let's go get it started. So let's go to Unite.db. That's the best site to go get official stats for every Pokemon in Pokemon Unite. So definitely make sure you guys go check out that website. I'll go leave the link down inside the description. So here goes Sylveon. Sylveon's HP is pretty decent. It's about average for an attacker. It's a little good. It's pretty good for an attacker. Her basic attacks is not too good. It's okay. Could be better, but she's not really a ADC. She's more of a mage type of character. Her defense is garbage as expected. Her special attack is amazing. This is really high base special attack, so that's good. Her special defense is garbage as well, but that's to be expected. Doesn't have any any crit rate, or her cooldown reduction 10%. So she does get natural cooldown reduction as she levels up, which is good, and 0% lifesteal. All right, guys, so let's go read her passive. Adaptability is her passive. Every time Eevee deals or receives damage, increase special attack by 5% for 1.5 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. So basically, this could go up to 20% of her attack. So she scales really well off of special attack items. So that's good to know. Every time Sylveon deals or receives damage, increase special attack and special defense by 2.5 for 1.5 seconds, stacking up to 6 times. Not only does she gain special attack by pretty much not doing anything, I guess it looks like she gains even more special attack at a greater percentage, and it also stacks 6 times. So that's pretty much a double boost. Her basic attacks become a boosted attack with every third attack, dealing increased damage. In addition, after evolving into Sylveon, increased movement speed when this boosted attack hits. So not only does her boosted attack do increased damage, which that's what everybody's boosted attack does, but it also increases her movement speed. So what that means is she's naturally a fast Pokemon. That's a good move right there. So her first move at level 1 is Swift. Shoot star-shaped rays at the enemies, dealing damage to them. This move is pretty garbage, but to be honest, the Eevee in general is a really bad Pokemon, so you want to get to level 4 as fast as possible, so you could turn into Sylveon. You could choose with Swift. You can choose between Mystical Fire or Hyper Voice. A lot of people like Mystical Fire. I've seen the community go both ways. Personally, I like Mystical Fire better, but Hyper Voice overall throughout the match will do more damage. So create 4 small flames while leaping in a designated direction. The flames shoot forward towards enemies one by one, dealing damage and decreasing their special attack and 15% for 1 second. Oh, so it decreases their special attack by 15% for 1 second, stacking up to 4 times. Wow. So that's 60% in decreased special attack. That's massive. That's huge. Each time a flame hits, reduce the cooldown of this move, and after the first flame hits, subsequent flames on the same target deal 25% damage. So it does more damage the more it hits the same target. That's really good. And look at the math, guys. Yeah, she scales really well with special attack. Unleashes an attack, so not Hyper Voice. Unleashes an attack of multiple sound waves that deals damage when they hit. The damage dealt increases the farther the target is from Sylveon. Every time a sound wave hits, enemy special defense is reduced by 50. This is a 50%. This is not even percentage. It's just 50 flat. And the next sound wave damages increases. So this move doesn't scale as much as the mystical fire move, but overall, because it's a flat rate, this just seems to do more damage throughout the match, and it's also an AOE. Mystical Fire is single target, so that's what also makes Hyper Voice really good, and it's also an area of an effect, which is also good. So Baby Doll Eyes, that's Sylveon, that's Eevee's second move. So stare at an enemy with baby doll eyes, dealing damage and decreasing their attack and movement speed for a short time when this move hits. All right, so that's a pretty good move, pretty average. Draining Kiss and Calm Mind. So baby doll eyes turns into Draining Kiss or Calm Mind. Most people is going Calm Mind right now. So let's start with Draining Kiss. Blow a kiss at an enemy that goes back and forth between Sylveon and targets multiple times. When the kiss touches Sylveon, restores HP. When it hits the enemy, deal damage and decrease their movement speed for a short time. If Sylveon and the enemy move too far away from each other, the kiss will disappear faster than normal, which makes sense. So this is pretty much a tether move. She just keeps healing back and forth every time the heart hits her. I think it like hits her pretty much 3 times. Yeah, it says it right here. So she gets 3 heals 3 times. The heals is not really that significant. The damage is decent, but it's not the greatest. Calm Mind overall, especially for defensive purposes, is just the better overall option. And Sylveon quietly focuses their mind and calms their spirit, increases movement speed, special attack by 40%, and special defense by 10% for a short amount of time. So Calm Mind increases Sylveon's movement speed. It increases her special attack by 40%. So she just gets a lot of stacks. She could increase her special attack by probably 200 to 250%. That's huge, guys. Like, she scales really, really well. One time while using this move, if Sylveon is hit by an enemy's move, the damage is completely nullified and Sylveon is granted a shield. That's crazy. So if once you turn this into Calm Mind Plus, she gets a free negate off of any move. That's huge. So if someone like a Ninetales uses her ult, Ninetales ult hits one time. It'll negate the entire ult. That's really good. It gives Sylveon a little bit more tankiness. So Fairy Frolic, this is Sylveon's ultimate, which is a pretty good ultimate. Jump into the air and become briefly invincible the moment Sylveon lands. Deal damage to enemies in the area of effect and restore Sylveon's HP for 10 seconds afterward. 50% of damage dealt by Sylveon is converted into HP. Basic attacks are excluded. So guys, this is pretty much a second chance ult. While she's leaping in the air, she's invincible, and then when she lands, she does a little bit of a burst damage, and then the burst damage also heals her up. And not only does her burst damage heal her up, all her other moves for a short period of time is also healing her up. So it's literally, it's pretty much, think about it as a Eldegoss ult, but she only heals herself. That's it. It's actually a better Eldegoss ult for Sylveon's self. As we all know, Eldegoss heals the entire team within the area of effect. So now this is Sylveon's move. Let's go check out the practice mode, and I can go show you guys some things. So let's go get it started. Here we go. All right, guys. So this is Sylveon. Let's go check her battle prep. So this is everything that I have on Sylveon right now. Eject button is the best battle item you can choose for, just like 90% of the Pokemons in the game. She doesn't have a blink, or at least a good blink enough so you can run full heal. So eject button is the best option. Held items right now is the typical Buddy Barrier, Focus Band, and Choice Specs. That's the best build for a Sylveon, period. She's very, very squishy, so you do want to build some bulk. Obviously, Buddy Barrier right now is mandatory. So now let's go ahead and get it started. All right, guys. So this is Eevee. The first move you want to pick is Swift. The best position for a Eevee or a Sylveon is the bottom lane. I would also say jungle, but Cinderace and Greninja is just way too important. All right, so that's that. So the first move is Swift. All Swift does is you just sort of aim it, and then it just attacks the enemy in a rapid succession. So let's see, hit, bang, 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 and it does minor damage. The move isn't that good. And then her other move is Baby Doll Eyes. So that's Baby Doll Eyes. As you guys can see, does 430 damage. All right, let's go see how much Swift does. So Swift, if you can hit all the shots, it does over 1,000 damage. That's okay damage in the beginning. That's actually pretty good damage, but hitting all 4 is kind of hard. All right, so now the next move with Eevee. You guys want to get to level 4 as fast as possible with Eevee. Practice options. You're gonna go to stats. Not stats, you want to see the damage. All right, you want to level up Eevee. So the first choice is, do you want to turn Swift into Mystical Fire, or do you want to turn Swift into Hyper Voice? We're going to start off with Mystical Fire. Mystical Fire right now, in my opinion, is the better choice. I know a lot of people was going with the voice move, but the only issue with the voice move right now is that the utility that Mystical Fire provides is just tremendous. It could make a special attacker pretty much do like no damage. So Mystical Fire, what Mystical Fire does is you leap into a position and it'll automatically attack an enemy, the closest enemy. So leap into a position, fire, and then you can also auto attack while you hit. So there's the auto attack. Every third basic auto attack, Sylveon gains a increased movement speed. So yeah, this is automatically attack. And not only does it automatically attack, every single hit that Mystical Fire does, all your enemies can pretty much lose up over 60% of their special attack. That's huge. That is huge. And because of that, that's the only reason why I would say Mystical Fire is the better option. And Calm Mind, it'll just give you a shield and it'll negate one move. And not only does it give you a shield, it'll increase your movement speed. So as you guys can see, my movement speed is increased. Now it's not, so I'm going back to normal. Third auto attack, so now you get the increased movement speed. All right, so this is a fairly good move. This is a very good move actually. So now Sylveon's ultimate. So Sylveon's Unite move is she'll just leap into an area and then she becomes invulnerable. And not only that, he has a crazy amount of movement speed in this form. And not only that, while she has her ultimate, she heals up by a tremendous amount. So that's insane. Let's see. Clear speed is very good once she reaches high levels. She clears really fast. Oh, move cooldowns. So we're gonna put move cool automatic. So let's go try it out on Ninetales. So we're gonna go use the ultimate. You get a quick burst heal on Mind right here, and as you guys can see, I healed up with it. It's a very good heal up, so it's like you're giving yourself 2 lives, especially with Buddy Barrier. This is her score animation, and yeah, that's Sylveon. Let's go try her other moves. All right, yeah, so Mystical Fire, it does attack whoever you auto attack. So what you want to do is just use Mystical Fire to kind of leap in a direction and then auto attack, and then whoever you auto attack, that's the enemy that all the flames will actually go for. And that's it. It auto locks pretty much, and you got Calm Mind. It'll boost your auto attack. So let's see how much Calm Mind does to the dummy. I got Calm Mind. So normally Mystical Fire at level 15 would do around 4,000 damage. With Calm Mind, it'll do. Oh, that didn't reset. Let me make it reset. So without it will do 4,000 damage. With Calm Mind, it'll do 4,700 damage. So that's a 700 damage increase with Calm Mind, which is pretty good. And that's it, guys. Let's go move on to the next moveset. All right, guys. So now we have Sylveon and her other movesets, which is Hyper Voice and Draining Kiss. Let's start with Hyper Voice. So what Hyper Voice does is it does damage in a cone area. The further away within the cone, the more damage that move actually does. So if you guys look at the cone right now, the area with the dark blue, that's the area that you sort of want to hit. That's the sweet spot, as you'll do more damage with the move. So let's go try it out. So close range, this move does 4,000 damage for close range, which is really good. That's still pretty decent. Not the best, but it's decent. Let's go wait to the resets. And far away, the move does, wow, it does 2,500 more damage if you can go hit at max range. That's how you guys kind of want to just kite the enemy and hit them like this. This move actually probably works best with, it does work best with Calm Mind. So you could get a shield plus more movement speed, so your kiting could be a lot faster. And it'll also increase the damage. So that's good. Probably Calm Mind is actually the better option for both choices. Also, with Hyper Voice, you guys probably want to go Hyper Voice over Mythical Fire if there isn't any special attack threats on the enemy team. If there's like no special attack threats on the enemy team, Hyper Voice is definitely the better choice, in my opinion. It just makes sense because you have nothing to worry about as far as lowering the special attack Pokemon's moves. So now we have Draining Kiss. What Draining Kiss does is it tethers with the enemy, and then every time the heart comes back to you, it'll heal you up. So here it goes. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does slow down the enemy. So if you want to slow the enemy down, let's get this dog moving. It'll start slowing him down so you can catch up. But again, guys, it doesn't do that much damage, and the healing is trash. The healing is garbage. So look at that, 1,500 damage, guys, and I'm at level 15. That's terrible. Yes, guys. So that's terrible. And that's Draining Kiss and Hyper Voice. Draining Kiss, if I had to tell you guys what moves to pick, if you guys want to listen to me, I would say pretty much never pick Draining Kiss. There's absolutely no reason to pick Draining Kiss. You want to stay close to the enemies that you're tethered with, because if you don't, the tether will break. So let's go try it out on the dummy. You guys see, if I move further out, the tether is actually broken. So let's go try one more time. Tether. And yes, the tether breaks. You guys can actually see where the tether breaks. So when you guys, this blue line with the hearts is the tether breaking. All right. And if you guys can actually look at the hearts on the edge of the circle where the tether breaks, it'll tell you how many more hits it has on the enemy. But I mean, you guys really don't need to look at it. doesn't really make any sense to look at it. You just know it's 3 hits and the move is terrible. So do not pick Draining Kiss. Always pick Calm Mind and choose between Hyper Voice or Mythical Fire. Hyper Voice and Mythical Fire are interchangeable. Draining Kiss and Calm Mind is not interchangeable, in my opinion. Calm Mind is far more superior. And that's that. Let's go check how much damage Sylveon's Unite move does. So let's reset to 0, and her Unite move only 1800 damage. That's not a lot of damage, but again, guys, you're really using this move as a survivability, because while you're in the air, while you're jumping, you can't get hit until you touch the ground again. So you're invulnerable until you touch the ground again. That's super good. And that's it, guys. That's Sylveon. Try her out. I will be posting some gameplay videos for Sylveon. If you guys like this video or have any questions regarding Sylveon, just let me know down in the comments. It's your boy Blackbeard, the Professor, and I'm out. Watch me on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. My link is down in the description. I stream from 7 to 10 Central PM. Come check me out. It's your boy Blackbeard, and I'm out. Peace.